Okay, let me give you guys an update on what's going on with Lauren, Javi's ex, because she was facing charges for domestic abuse or a domestic matter. We were waiting to figure out like what's going on with this, right? What's going on? So Lauren Comeau, I think that's how you say her last name. Lauren Comeau, ex-fiance to Javi Mariquin, is officially off the hook for allegedly throwing hands at Teen Mom 2 Dad following a fight that went down between the two last month. Yeah, I remember exactly. I was there. I saw it. No, I'm just kidding. I remember everything that played out during that time because it was all over Instagram. You guys, it was all over Instagram. So now we find out that Lauren will not be charged in the domestic matter involving Javi, despite Javi calling the cops on Lauren after things turned violent, allegedly turned violent, between the two last month at Lauren's home in Delaware. I'm actually shocked that she has not picked up and went back to Maine, which is where she's from. She's still in Delaware. She has her home there. But yeah, there was an incident that allegedly took place and that prompted Javi to call the cops. Now, when he called the cops, his story was that Lauren punched him and kicked him several times in front of their son. Now, Lauren, she denied those claims. Weeks later, we find out now that the case involving the exes has in fact been closed. The Dover Police Department told the Sun there will be no criminal charges filed against either party at this time. After an extensive investigation that included different accounts by those involved, statements from an independent witness, evidence obtained by investigating officers, both parties expressing that they want no police involvement, and consultation with the Delaware Office of Attorney General, it was determined that no arrest be made. So that makes me wonder, okay, the fact that it states in there both parties have expressed they want no police involvement, does that mean that, okay, that she didn't do it, so that's why it was dropped? Or does it mean that they dropped it because Javi and Lauren is requesting that? Because sometimes states will do that. I know I live in Louisiana. If I call the cops right now and I say that my husband hit me, when they get out here, it doesn't matter what I say after that. If they get to my house and I say, never mind, I don't want to press charges, they're like, it doesn't matter, the state's picking it up. The state will automatically pick up domestic violence. Now, I don't know about Delaware. I'm wondering if maybe their laws are a little bit different, because it does state here that statements from both parties have expressed they want no police involvement. So I don't know, you guys. So just to kind of take it all the way back, back in June, cops were called on Lauren for the first time. Javi claimed that she had punched him with a closed fist several times and snatched his gold chain off while their son was present. Javi went on to file a PFA against Lauren, claiming that she had hit him before. Javi also requested temporary custody of their son, Eli, though he did drop that request a day later. He and Lauren currently share 50-50 custody of their 2-year-old son. While Javi's temporary protection from abuse was granted, Javi also filed to voluntarily dismiss the petition, claiming that he no longer felt threatened by Lauren. He said, I believe we can handle any altercation that arises. Maybe he should have left it in place, you guys, because it was just weeks later. Here we are again. According to media outlets, Lauren said that the second showdown between her and Javi occurred when Javi was picking up their son from her house, and he entered her home after she asked him repeatedly not to. Now, Javi told the police that that is not what went down, and that Lauren had actually hit him in the face and kicked him multiple times in front of their son. In response, Lauren is accusing Javi of making false allegations by calling the police hours after he left her home. Now, it was the second incident that there was a lot of drama concerning it, because that's when Javi and Kale, they started talking about it, right? So after Javi had to call the police on Lauren the second time, Javi and Kale, they jumped on Instagram. They had this Instagram live where they were talking about the situation, and Kale slammed Lauren for making a living off their fame. And Kale called Lauren out for putting up a perfect front in front of her Instagram followers while behind the scenes, allegedly doing things like this. Javi and Kale also accused Lauren of physically abusing Javi on more than one occasion. Javi said to Kale during the live stream, she has all these people fooled. I hope people see who she really is. It's all a front, but it is what it is. I heard your story. Exactly what you said is exactly what happened. If the roles were reversed, she would have left me hanging out to dry. So Javi stated in that live that like she did get physical with him. Kale also stated in that live that she reached out to Lauren to like call her out on it and to tell her that she's not going to be doing that. She's not going to be putting her hands on her ex-husband. And Kale also stated that she saw text messages that Lauren had sent Javi where Lauren wished death on Javi. Now, I don't know one way or the other if she laid hands on him, but she faces no charges if she did. And I'm really leaning more towards the fact that maybe they both spoke to the police and stated that they just want to try to resolve this on their own. But I really think that maybe there's a lot of hurt feelings right now, and Javi is like kind of flaunting this friendship with Kale on social media, which he's single, so he can rightfully do that. But I think it's really taking a toll on Lauren. Like, I think that's one of the things that's angering her so much. Like, one of the reasons their relationship ended is because he kept cheating on her with Kale. And now that they're not together, he's like flaunting this new friendship that he has with Kale on social media. So I think that's really just, it's kind of like kicking you when you're down, you know, I guess you could say. I don't know. I feel like if Javi cares about Lauren, he probably wouldn't do that. Like, he wouldn't want to go live with Kale and openly flirt with Kale. But I think Javi's more about Kale. I really do. I've always thought that Javi didn't get over Kale. But I have to wonder if maybe a protection from abuse is needed for a while until Lauren can calm down a little bit from being so hurt by what's going on with Javi. So you guys leave me your opinion in the comment section below. Do you guys think that Lauren should have faced some sort of consequences for allegedly laying hands on Javi? If she did, I think, you know, maybe so, because like they said in the IG live, if this was Javi that laid hands on Lauren multiple times, what would happen to him? It should be equal, right, you guys? It should be fair. Like, is she getting off because she's a female? Did the police decide that they're not going to move forward with this? Is there a witness that stated that it didn't happen? Did she really not do it? Or did they decide we don't want the police involved? That's what it sounds like to me. You guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about it? Do you think she should have faced some sort of consequence? Do you believe that she did not get physical with him? Do you guys think that Javi is making this up? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.